Did you know that hidden deep in Siberia lies a natural wonder so vast it holds 1/5 of all the fresh water on our planet? This isn't an ocean, but a single ancient lake. Welcome to Lake Baikal, the frozen heart of Russia and a place of breathtaking beauty and mystery. Lake Baikal is not just any lake. It's a record breaker in almost every way. Imagine a lake that's been around for over 25 million years. That makes it the oldest lake in the world. While dinosaurs roamed the earth, the basin that would become Baikal was already forming. It's a living relic from a time long before human history even began. This incredible age has allowed something truly special to happen here. And when we talk about its size, it's hard to wrap your head around. Lake Baikal is the world's deepest lake, plunging down to an astonishing 1,342 meters. That's just over a mile straight down. If you could stack the tallest buildings in the world on top of each other in its deepest point, they would still be submerged. All that depth and its massive surface area mean it holds an unimaginable amount of water. To put it in perspective, it contains 20% of all the unfrozen fresh water on Earth. If all the rivers in the world, the Amazon, the Nile, the Mississippi, all of them flowed into an empty Baikal basin, it would take an entire year to fill it up. That's how immense it is. But Baikal's real magic reveals itself in winter. When the harsh Siberian cold arrives, the lake transforms into a spectacle of ice. The water is so pure and clear that when it freezes, the ice becomes completely transparent. It's like a sheet of flawless glass stretching for hundreds of miles. You can stand on the ice and peer down into the dark abyss, sometimes seeing dozens of meters into the water below. The ice can get up to 2 meters thick, strong enough to support cars, trucks, and even buses. Every year, an official ice road called the Zimnik is established, allowing vehicles to drive right across the frozen surface. It's a surreal experience, driving over a crystal-clear frozen highway with the deep, dark water visible right beneath your wheels. The ice isn't just flat either. Wind, temperature changes, and pressure from below create incredible formations. You'll find giant shards of turquoise ice pushed up into jagged piles called hummocks, and perfectly circular patterns that look like something from another planet. This unique environment has created a world of its own beneath the surface. Because of its ancient age and isolation, Lake Baikal has become a hotspot of evolution. It's home to more than 1,700 species of plants and animals that are found nowhere else on Earth. Scientists call it the Galapagos of Russia. One of its most famous and cutest residents is the Baikal seal, or Nerpa. This is the only exclusively freshwater seal in the world. How did seals end up thousands of miles from the nearest ocean in the middle of Siberia? It remains one of Baikal's greatest scientific mysteries. Some theories suggest they swam up rivers from the Arctic Ocean during the last ice age, but no one knows for sure. Beyond the science, Lake Baikal holds a deep spiritual significance for the local Buryat people. For centuries, they have considered the lake a sacred sea, a place of power and energy. Shamans perform rituals on its shores, and many believe that the island of Olkhon, the largest island in the lake, is one of the most powerful spiritual centers in all of Asia. They say the lake has a spirit, a will of its own, and they treat it with immense respect. Visitors often speak of a profound sense of peace and wonder when they are near the water, as if the ancient lake itself is communicating with them. Recognizing its unparalleled value to humanity and the planet, UNESCO declared Lake Baikal a World Heritage Site in 1996. It's a treasure that belongs to the entire world. It's a living laboratory for studying evolution, a critical resource of fresh water, and a place of stunning, almost unbelievable natural beauty. From its crystal ice in winter to its pristine shores in summer, Lake Baikal is a reminder of the power and majesty of the natural world. It's a destination that should be on every adventurer's and nature lover's list. A journey to Baikal is more than just a trip. It's an encounter with the ancient, raw, and magnificent soul of our planet. Have you ever dreamed of seeing the sky burst into a dazzling display of colors? Well, pack your bags, because we're heading to one of the most magical places on Earth, the Murmansk region in Russia, a prime spot for witnessing the incredible Aurora Borealis. Imagine this. You're bundled up in your warmest clothes, looking up at a dark, clear sky, and suddenly, waves of green, purple, and pink light begin to ripple across the heavens. It's not a dream. It's the Northern Lights, and here in the Russian Arctic, it's a spectacle that draws travelers from all corners of the globe. The best time to catch this celestial ballet is between September and April. During these months, the long, dark nights provide the perfect canvas for the aurora to paint its masterpiece. In fact, Murmansk experiences something called the polar night, a period that can last up to 40 days where the sun never rises above the horizon. While that might sound a bit gloomy, it's actually the best-case scenario for aurora hunters. More darkness means more opportunities to see the lights. Locals have a beautiful name for this phenomenon. They call it the dance of the spirits. Watching the lights swirl and shift, it's easy to see why. It feels mystical, otherworldly, as if ancient spirits are indeed dancing in the sky just for you. It's a deeply moving experience that connects you to nature in a profound way. But what exactly causes this stunning light show? It all starts with the sun, which is over 90 million miles away. The sun constantly sends out a stream of charged particles known as the solar wind. When these particles travel towards Earth, our planet's magnetic field funnels them towards the polar regions. As these high-energy particles collide with gases like oxygen and nitrogen in our upper atmosphere, they transfer their energy, causing the gas atoms to get excited and glow. It's like a cosmic scale neon sign. The different colors depend on which gas is being hit and at what altitude. Collisions with oxygen typically produce the most common green and sometimes red glows, while nitrogen can create beautiful shades of blue and purple. So when you're standing there in the freezing Russian wilderness, you're actually witnessing a live interaction between our sun and our planet's atmosphere. It's a powerful reminder of the incredible forces at play in our universe. The journey to Murmansk is an adventure in itself. People travel thousands of miles, braving the cold Arctic conditions, all for a chance to witness this breathtaking display. And it's absolutely worth it. The feeling of seeing the aurora for the first time is indescribable. It's a mix of awe, wonder, and pure joy. It's one of those moments that will be etched in your memory forever. Even astronauts aboard the International Space Station get to see this incredible sight, but from a completely different perspective. They see the shimmering curtains of light dancing over the curve of the Earth, a glowing halo around the polar regions of our planet. They often share stunning photos of the aurora over Russia, reminding us of how beautiful and dynamic our world is, both from the ground and from space. Seeing the northern lights is more than just a travel goal. It's an encounter with one of nature's most magnificent wonders. It's a reminder of the beauty and mystery that exists in our world, waiting to be discovered. The combination of the raw, icy landscape of Murmansk and the ethereal glow of the aurora creates an atmosphere that is truly unforgettable. So if you're looking for an adventure that is both thrilling and soul-stirring, consider a trip to see the dance of the spirits in the Russian Arctic. It's a journey that will not only give you incredible stories to tell, but also a deeper appreciation for the spectacular planet we call home. Have you ever heard of a lake so vast it holds 1/5 of all the fresh water on our entire planet? Today we're journeying to the heart of Siberia to explore the magnificent Lake Baikal in Russia, a true wonder of the natural world. But that's not all. After we explore this frozen giant, we're heading to the Caucasus Mountains to conquer a peak that touches the sky. So grab your warmest jacket and let's get started on this incredible Russian adventure. Lake Baikal isn't just big, it's a record breaker in almost every way. Imagine a body of water so deep it could swallow a skyscraper whole. At over 1,642 meters, it's the deepest lake in the world. Its sheer volume is mind-boggling. It contains more fresh water than all of the North American Great Lakes combined. If you were to empty every other river and lake on Earth, Baikal alone would still hold 20% of the world's freshwater reserves. That's enough to supply the entire global population with drinking water for 40 years. It's a colossal reservoir of life-giving water, cradled in the Siberian wilderness. But its size is just the beginning of its magic. For nearly 5 months of the year, from January to May, Lake Baikal transforms into a spectacular frozen kingdom. The ice here isn't your average pond ice. It can grow up to 2 meters thick, strong enough to support trucks weighing several tons. In fact, for a few months each year, an official ice road called the Zimnik opens up, allowing vehicles to drive directly across the frozen surface. Can you imagine commuting to work by driving over the world's deepest lake? It's an everyday reality for the locals here. The real showstopper, however, is the clarity of this ice. Because the water in Lake Baikal is so pure, the ice freezes into a mesmerizing turquoise, looking like a polished sheet of gemstone stretching to the horizon. It's so transparent that you can see straight through it, down to depths of 40 meters, spotting fish and rocks as if you were looking through glass. Photographers and adventurers flock here to witness this phenomenon, capturing surreal images of bubbles of methane gas trapped in the ice like frozen chandeliers, and massive shards of ice called hummocks, pushed up by the pressure, forming glittering blue sculptures. It's a photographer's dream and a truly otherworldly experience. This lake is also ancient. At 25 to 30 million years old, it's the oldest lake on our planet. This long isolated history has allowed a unique ecosystem to evolve. More than 80% of the animal species found in Lake Baikal are endemic, meaning they exist nowhere else on Earth. The most famous resident is the Baikal seal, or Nerpa, the only exclusively freshwater seal in the world. How these seals ended up in a lake thousands of kilometers from the nearest ocean remains a scientific mystery, adding another layer of intrigue to this incredible place. It's a living laboratory of evolution. From the icy depths of Siberia, our journey now takes us south to the soaring peaks of the Caucasus Mountains, where another Russian giant awaits, Mount Elbrus. Standing tall at 5,142 meters, Elbrus is not just Russia's highest point. It is the tallest mountain in all of Europe. Its twin peaks, permanently cloaked in snow and draped with 22 glaciers, dominate the skyline, a majestic sight for anyone who lays eyes on it. It's a silent, powerful monarch ruling over the landscape. What many people don't realize is that Mount Elbrus is actually a dormant volcano. Its last eruption was around 2,000 years ago, and while it's sleeping now, it adds a fiery history to its icy present. This volcanic origin has shaped its distinctive double-coned peak, a feature that makes it instantly recognizable. This sleeping giant has become a magnet for climbers from all corners of the globe. Why is Elbrus so popular? For mountaineers, it's a prestigious prize. It's one of the legendary 7 summits, the highest mountains on each of the 7 continents. While it's considered one of the more accessible of the 7 summits from a technical standpoint, don't let that fool you. The mountain's extreme weather is the real challenge. Even in the middle of summer, temperatures at the summit can plummet to a bone-chilling 30 degrees Celsius. Sudden, violent storms can appear out of nowhere, making the climb a true test of endurance and respect for nature's power. But for those who don't want to undertake a full-scale expedition, there's a more comfortable way to experience its grandeur. A system of cable cars can whisk you up to an altitude of 3,800 meters. From there, you're already high above the clouds, surrounded by a panorama of snow-covered peaks. The air is thin and crisp, and the silence is profound, broken only by the wind. It's a humbling experience to stand in the presence of such immense natural power. And the reward for reaching the top? A view that literally bridges continents. On a clear day from the summit of Elbrus, you can gaze out over a breathtaking vista that stretches from the mountains of Europe all the way to the plains of Asia. You are standing on the roof of a continent, looking out at the world below. It's a perspective that few get to see, a moment of pure awe that stays with you forever. From the transparent life-filled ice of the world's oldest lake to the windswept volcanic peak of Europe's tallest mountain, Russia offers a scale of natural wonder that is simply staggering. Lake Baikal and Mount Elbrus are more than just geographical records. They are powerful reminders of our planet's beauty, age, and raw power. They challenge us, inspire us, and call us to explore. Thank you so much for joining us on this epic journey through Russia's natural wonders. What did you find more fascinating? The frozen depths of Baikal or the towering heights of Elbrus? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this adventure, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration. We have so many more amazing places to show you. Until next time, keep exploring.